everyone, and welcome to episode 17 of Pokemon Pharaohs. Ignore that awful asinine BS. That's left over from the last one. Alright, so we still have a little bit left to do in the flying gym, and then we'll be moving on to the next route. But, yeah, okay, we're all healed up. We'll do that after this one. I mean, that is an interesting thought. It could all just be the wild card, or they all could just die to rock. Like, you might beat water, but that still killed you. And you might be rock, but that still killed you. And that would also still kill you, but we ran out of them. The babysitter. Probably should have tossed in Geeko. Geeko would have been good on that. Flying would have actually hit it. Never mind. I was thinking about the electricity. Huh. That's not that great for us. Nice. Char. Char. Do we have permanently sealed? Nice. Another random item out the bag. Just keep it going. Oops. So what will it be? Ice, electric, rock? Doesn't matter. Let the game begin. Now this one's Rothschild. This whole gym is a little bit screwy, and I'm gonna have to work on that. Maybe I was just missing a trainer the entire time, and that's what happened. So there will probably end up being one trainer you don't see, but it's just going to be full of random flying types, so I mean... Really regretting not keeping that rock slide. Definitely, because we need something. A Destiny Bond. That's pretty rough. Destiny Bond followed by self-destruct is actually pretty gross. That's a... Man, was not ready for that one. time in the sun. Or he gets shipped to the box. When I was 5, I saw your father at the museum. My father convinced me to walk up and ask for an autograph. You know what your father did? He ripped up my picture of him, threw it on the ground, and spit on it. Then he whispered, "Never meet your heroes, kid." Now I get the chance to take my revenge on his son before I take him down. Starls. You know what? If some kid came up to me and said, "Can you make it out to Starls?" or Starlies, I would probably do the same thing. I think the father might have been justified on this one, ladies and gentlemen. I think it was a prank. I'd look at the parent and be like, "How dare you? Your kid's one chance to meet greatness." Fire. Sweet. Swoobat. Should be able to take through this pretty easily. Boom. If you want to play Pokemon Pharaohs, go to EeveeExpo.com and search for Pokemon Pharaohs, or go to the description, find either the normal or the hard/doubles mode, or the Discord. Just take that link, copy it, put it into the URL bar, remove the space before the .com or the .gg, and it will take you where you need to go. Then, after you've played the game, come on back. Tell me if you've liked it. Tell me if you didn't like it. I want to know, because I want to make this game better. That's really my whole goal, is for people to play this game and tell me if they like it. It's free. Took me 3 years to build, so that's really all I want from it. Is people to tell me if they liked it or not. And it's got to be better for you to play at your own pace than listen to some goof talk with broken English. Even though it's the only language he knows, it's still somehow broken. I'm gonna save this real quick, because if she challenges me, okay, yeah. I just need to use the back route out. Let's see what you can learn. Dragon Rush is not bad for an early move. That could be kind of helpful with there being sand and stuff coming out. Calm Mind. Yeah, we're probably about to teach you Calm Mind. We're going to keep that false swipe for catching purposes for a little bit, but what kind of TMs do we have? I just saw Ice Beam, so that's dope. Water Pulse, Calm Mind, Ice Beam, and Dazzling Gleam. Man, wouldn't that be amazing for this gym if I would have figured that one out earlier? Does Lugia learn Ice Beam? I'm looking at that. Oh, we should go through this route. Minimize that. I said minimize that, but honestly, I'm just going to start leaving this page up because I'm apparently looking at it a lot. I never use Lugia, really, except for Soul Silver. Pretty sure it does not. Okay. Just making sure before I blow a good TM on a good Pokemon. This with Stab, I feel like would probably be gross. So we're gonna get rid of the False Swipe, even though I just literally said I was gonna keep it for a little bit. We're gonna see how she starts off against the starter, against the yeah. And as a reminder, you can evolve, since you evolved these from Farfetches, you can totally breed these. You can totally breed all the legendaries if I remember correctly, if I set that up right. I'll have to actually test around with that before I release this file and make sure Arceus and stuff like that still breeds properly. Arceus should be a Ditto. If you breed with it. Should warn you, out of the 6 challengers who have fought me so far, 4 failed the first time, 2 of the 6 gave up, claiming to return later. What will the 7th challenger do? I don't think we survived long enough to make that, yeah. Wow. Wow, that's bad, okay. I don't know what I was expecting, we're way under leveled. Goodbye, chosen one. Thank goodness they can't level up mid-battle. Dies to rock all the same. Yeah, that would have been the better one for the Lugia to be out against. We might be in trouble here, but honestly, I'm gonna toss you in there and hope for the best. The 11 level lower Dragonite. Yeah, no wonder why people left and said they'll come back. You're kind of a bitch. Alright, so this is how we beat you. Okay. Man, we're almost at that point where max potions are going to have to be the thing. Super Soaker. Alright. You just gotta miss once for my minimize. At least it finally hit itself. I feel like she's gonna heal right now, which is just gonna reset us. So I'm gonna use a potion that mildly heals me. Ooh, it was just a max. I thought it was gonna be a full restore. Oh, this Dragonite's done. As long as we don't get crit, I don't understand how our minimizes are not stopping it at all. That move's not even 100% accuracy, too. That's what's wild. That's just not missing. I'm just super soakering through this because, like, I feel some cheese coming on from the AI, so I'm cheesing it back. And right now it's kind of just locked to death. As long as it doesn't crit me. And this has gotta be her ace, right? Holy crap, something missed. And it wasn't the move that, like, wow. Finally, we killed you. Man, if that Screech would have been on me whenever the Dragonite was out, I never would have survived that. Never once. So yes, I kind of cheesed my way through a Dragonite, but that Dragonite was going to wreck my team to death, and I still had to get through a Moltres that I can't burn. That's not good. Imagine this in a double battle. This is one of the ones that my buddy told me was really difficult. And he enjoys playing the hardest versions of Pokemon. He said when he did his first Nuzlocke on hard mode, this was the first battle that actually took him down, so. Apparently Dragonite and Moltres together, with one being such a powerhouse and one being just healing and removing buffs, was gross. I'm pretty sure I made that Dragonite like max IV'd and everything. I think that one and the Moltres both had them. I think this is where it really started because I remember the first couple had one Pokemon that had it, the next couple had two Pokemon, the next couple had three, and then it eventually built up to where they all had it. That way it would gradually get harder and harder throughout the game, since your team becomes more and more adept at dealing with things throughout the game. Alright, to the next area with an encounter. Fly away from the nest. You've been warned. One count is good. Let's see what items to sell. These I need to go put into the bag because let's just weigh it down. I forgot what those actually make evolve. And again, there are no special people to sell those to. That's just way too much coding and effort for such a little piece that more makes you have to go search around. I think it just takes away from the experience when you have to drop what you're doing to go try to look for one specific person or look up that one specific person's location. We're gonna go put that in the box. And yes, I know these are actually good items for a lot of Pokemon to use, but still, I don't like them being in my bag because it just takes up too much room when you're searching for stuff. And there's not really a way to sort the items without just manually doing it. Speaking of, let's take this, put it up here. Sorry that this is happening on stream or on the video for you guys, but something was just bugging me with it. Also never been a huge fan of single-use items. Never really gonna use that flute. I mean, I know it's like a repel, but I kind of just gave them to you to give them to you. This is where all of your badges are. Nice little icons here that just tell you this is the poison one. Dark grass. Okay. On the road again. Don't know if I'll ever see this town again. Ooh, fly. Speaking of, can we fly yet? We can fly. Nice. Alright, so you pull up D. That pulls you up to here. Let's make sure this works. I probably should have saved first. Yeah! Alright, let's get that item that we saw earlier. There it is. Then D, pull it up. So this is where we were. We went here, came here, went through the forest, went to this city. This city connects through this little shortcut pun to get to here. Went through the tunnel to get to here. This city. Ooh, why are you able to fly to? Oh, that's Belize. Never mind. I thought that was this town. I was able to fly here. But then you go through that little tunnel, which will take you underground to here. This area takes you to here. The one where I said this area, that one is the one where all of the Eevee forms are. This one that kind of looks like a Sandshrew Alakazam. That's where all these Eevee forms are. That's your thing. And no, that guy is not super blurry. I'm the fastest of the universe. Oh man, what time is it? 5 more minutes, okay. So we probably have enough time for this battle and maybe one more. This is where the game starts gradually trying to open up more and more, so this is where maps become more important because the maps start getting gradually larger as well. Selgor, huh? That was a Pokemon I was not expecting to see. We're gonna try and maybe not. as a reminder, if you want to play this game, the links are in the description. Remove the space4.com and the space4 before GG after you copy and paste it up here. The file is going to say it's too big for the Google to be able to understand if it's safe or not. The game is safe. I've had plenty of people download it. It's me personally as the solo creator. Something goes wrong, feel free to ask. Apparently there's a way to get it through Joy Play for Android. I don't know. I don't have an Android. I can't speak towards that. So that one's on. There's a Gohan something creator who has a video about the first like 10 minutes of my game. He has the Joy Play on his. I'm not gonna steal his link to post it somewhere whenever I'm not validated, so I don't have the links actually on mine. I also feel like that's cheesy. And I don't really want to put a link in my description that I can't personally use because I don't have a Joy Play, so. Mutual destruction. That was a Deoxys speed form. There is definitely a place in the game where you can catch one of each of the forms of them. I did not put a spot where you could transform them into different ones. Instead, I just said, you know what, you can have all four. If you want a team that's 4 Space Invaders, take your 4 Space Invaders. That is way later on, though. We will come across that bridge when we come to it. We will talk about that bridge when we come to it. That area is gonna kill me because it's like all steel types, but then like the one Pokemon I usually crave and make sure I get every time is Larvesta, and I can't get Larvesta in this. Ah, such a beautiful day to train my buds. Don't you agree? Why did your voice get so low, Florence? Venusaur. Ah, Venusaur's oldest enemy. Charizard? Magmar. Reason he hates Magmar even more than Charizard? Because Magmar is just as passive and lazy as Venusaur is, so they'll both just sit there and say, I'm not attacking you. You can come at me. Magmar will just sit there and be like, yeah, I don't really want to attack you. My inevitable burn will get you. Man, my internet is about to hate me because I'm about to start downloading like 8 of these videos that I've made today. And if you're seeing this, then you definitely have the ability to see all of it. I'm not posting this until I finish the main game. And then I'm going to finish creating the post game. And then we'll have those videos. Hypothetically. I don't know. By then I might be tired of looking at it again because solo creator, you stare at this game so long. Stare at any game so long. For all you Minecrafters, imagine if you... I said mind. Imagine if you made that game. How long did you actually play that game? But I think that's it. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and thank you so much for watching. Please let me know if you enjoy it, if you've downloaded this game and played this game, if you like it or if you don't like it. I just want to make the game good. I want to make it so good Nintendo hates me. That kind of good. Love you all. Have a wonderful day, guys.